Hello my dear YouTuber friends, and I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. Over the past few weeks, maybe even the past few months, I've seen some comments about people saying that they're gonna leave Flight Sim alone. They feel very disappointed with Flight Simulator overall at the moment. I've even seen some comments of people saying that they're gonna sell their stuff. They just don't feel like flying in Flight Sim. They just feel so disappointed with what's been happening over the past few months. And that's really somewhat affected me as well, thinking, oh gosh, has it really got to people that much that they actually just want to give up on it altogether? In this video, I'm going to give you a few hints and tips of what you can do to reinvigorate your passion for Flight Sim. The eagle-eyed of you may be seeing one of those hints on screen at the moment, but I'll talk about that in the main video. Don't give up on Flight Simulator. There's some things you can do to reinvigorate, to re-spark your passion for Flight Sim. And I'm going to talk about that and show you some hints and tips in this video. Okay, let's not dilly-dally. Let's get on with this video. So let me start this main part of the video with an apology. I released a video recently about people feeling in a slump with Flight Simulator at the moment. I mean, I do kind of myself, but I've not given up on it. And that may have just put into people's minds, you know, yeah, oh dear. Now if Hoddison's feeling that way, and so many other people are feeling that way, I've got to feel that way myself, and it may have made you look retrospectively in some way about your hobby and how you feel about it. So apologies for that. That wasn't the intent. It's just wondering how people felt at that time. It just seemed a lot of people was feeling that same way, and that's where a lot of the comments came from about people giving up on Flight Sim altogether. And even in the Discord, I've had people saying, you know, they just don't feel like flying. Look, can you spot which Flight Sim I'm in at the moment? This is Flight Sim 2020. Flight Sim 2020 is now at a stage where it's almost the perfect flight simulator, and it's one I still keep on my hard drive. In fact, no matter what version of Flight Sim you own, Xbox or PC, there's no reason you can't keep both on your systems. Even with my Series S and its small hard drive, I'm able to keep both of them installed, and I can play, sort of vary my playstyle between them both. So if you're not happy with Flight Sim 2024 at the moment, jump back into Flight Sim 2020. It really is a viable alternative. In the recent dev stream, I'll link my video of that down below in the description, Jorg was saying that a third of flyers at the moment are still flying in Flight Sim 2020, and for good reasons, my friend. I mean, I don't fly, I fly in Flight Sim 2020 in VR at the moment. I get the better performance in VR in Flight Sim 2020, and it's pretty superb. When I'm flying airliners, I know there's a lot of dismay about airliners in Flight Sim 2024 at the moment. Flight Sim 2020 is still fantastic with airliners, and I still do my 146 professional flights in 2020 because of the performance, and because not just because of the performance of the sim, the visual performance, as you can see, is still pretty superb with Flight Sim 2020. So if Flight Sim 2024 is not at the state you want it to be at the moment, and it's not for many of us, jump back into Flight Sim 2020. You're still gonna get an incredible experience with that. And my other hint, don't quite give up on Flight Sim 2024 yet either. I know it's not in the best of states it could be at the moment. Try something like the World Photographer missions. Something I'd love to do. Let's go to Shades of Seasons. And Blood Lake. Let's do that. Select that. And what we'll do... I don't want to fly a hot air balloon here. I mean, you can do if you want to. It's quite a nice activity. But what I can do here, of course, is change the aircraft to one that I want. And you can do the same thing as well on Xbox and PC. Now, where is... Let me try and find it now. It's been... I'm not sure where it is. Just bear with me, people. I've got quite a few, as you can see. There it is. Haddison Livery 182. And let's try this. This is not the beta, by the way. This is the released version of Flight Sim. So our current released version of Flight Sim 2024. And yeah, it's something I love to do. I think people are maybe trying to do too much in Flight Sim 2024. Sounds terrible, but in its state at the moment, take things nice and easy. So turn off those waypoints if we can. Turn off that. I've got a lovely flight over Blood Lake in my 182. Did I say 152 before? I'm not sure now. But my 182 here. Look at the graphical fidelity on that. You can have an absolutely fantastic time just flying around with a GA aircraft, so General Aviation Aircraft. Let me just see what it's doing inside there. Turn on my Garmin systems, which all seem to be working fine. Look at that. I can do almost as much here as I can do with Flight Sim 2024. 2020 rather. What I want to do, people, in my upcoming videos, in my upcoming back to basic videos, I want to talk more and give lessons more on approaches in general aviation aircraft. I think I've not done so many in Flight Sim 2024 yet, so I want to get cracking with that. Release a couple of videos on the sorts of approaches you can do in your general aviation aircraft, probably something like the Cessna 172, just so you can get moving with that and enjoying the beauty at times. I mean, look at it, the beauty that Flight Sim 2024 can offer. Again, don't give up on it. Don't give up on Flight Sim. If you really can't get to grips with Flight Sim 2024, it's just not doing it for you, jump back to Flight Sim 2020. That can still look mightily visually incredible. And I'm still, like I said, I'm still flying both of them. I'm still enjoying both of them. If I've had enough of Flight Sim 2024, if something's frustrated me or I'm not quite happy with it, I'm back into Flight Sim 2020. For the main, I'm actually mainly flying in Flight Sim 2024. Don't let other people put you off either, and I'm sure you won't. You know, if someone's saying that Flight Sim 2024 is not great at the moment, not great for them, doesn't mean it's not going to be great for you or that you're not going to have a good experience. Oh, let me just get past. Maybe this way, Haddison. That was a close one. Would help that I didn't have my throttle up. Oh dear. I mean, yeah, you know, you fly whichever simulator you want to fly in. I'm still in love with them both at the moment. Listen, I think I'll leave it there. There's a couple of hints and tips for you. Watch for upcoming videos with Flight Sim 2024. Really want to get people back in the saddle with that as well. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you soon.